Popping out the chat. Oh yeah. Everybody, welcome to another late night deep voice chill piano, whatever the heck you want to call this thing. My name is Biggie Dude, and I'm kind of funny looking, but I'm a lot awesome, and that's what's good. Let me just move some things around, test an audio really quickly. I like that. I'm out playing the piano. I play piano, yay. All right, we checking this thing. We're live on that platform. We're live on this platform. We're live here. We're live there. We're live everywhere. Wait, do I? Settings. Oh, wait, channel. Community. Good. Okay. What's up, Ray? How the heck are you today? Hey, Nick Dude says creamy. Rated PG-13. What's going on, everybody? I'm just setting some thingies up here. That's what I'm looking for. What's going on, party people? Oh yeah, down the magical land of mountains. You know it. How are you? I'm good. I ordered McDonald's. I got Taco Bell today because I streamed earlier today. And I was like, you know what? I feel like Taco Bell in it. Taco Bell it, Taco Bell it, Taco Bell it. Beep beep boop beep boop 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 beep boop boop. I was just feeling it, so I kind of did that. Ray, I hope you had a wonderful day. What's up, Carnage? Why can't I focus? Dashboard. There you go. Live. I don't know. What's everybody doing today? I'm just relaxing. We had a new rarity in our WWE Supercard thingy, so that was cool. Let me just do this real quickly. April 17th. Yep, comma 2285. Let me just do this real quickly. If I do this now, that means I don't have to do it later, and that's pretty great. Who's my Valor freebie? Tori Wilson. I got a girl. I always get girl freebies because I don't get girls in the game or outside of the game. Recently. Let's put it that way. Anyway, that was fun. Self-deprecating humor is fun. I very much love myself, so it doesn't really matter. It's all good. All right, so save that. We're good there. Wait, I gotta listen to myself real quickly. Hey, Biggie Dude. Testing. Save that. We're good there. Wait, I gotta listen to myself real quickly. Hey, Biggie Dude. Dude, I sound so cool. I'm such a boss. I got, for Taco Bell, I got the street cantina chicken tacos, one with the deluxe box, the $9 box. And then I got one for later for the steak ones. And then I usually get a couple of three cheese chicken wrap melt things. Just the value menu. They're really good. And then I got a couple of the potato soft tacos. Or not potato soft taco. Soft potato. The potato thing. I can't remember what the heck it is. The wrap things on the menu. Potato soft taco? Yeah, that's it. Wow, my brain just got fried for a second. I forgot what it was called. But I like leftovers. Sometimes I'll like freeze stuff and then just I'll or just put it in the fridge for a couple days. Man, what's up, Carnage Forever? What's up, Nick Dude? What's up, everybody? My name is Biggie Dude. Today we are in Arcadia.xyz, and life is cool, dude. You know. What did you order for McDonald's, Ray? I hope it was yummy. I have a couple of little leftover Honey Nut Cheerios too. I was feeling that. I'm having a good day. Also, I'd like to take this moment to shout out to all the lurkers, workers, and twerkers, and anybody that ever watches this on a VOD or a playlist. Thanks for valuing me. Thanks for worth your time. Oops. I had to move the microphone, but I accidentally stopped it for a second. I said thanks for thinking I was worth your time. Today was a quiet day mentally, which was cool. Even though I streamed like 3.5 hours earlier for supercard stuff, that was awesome. And I started it with a piano thing during the day, so like people can get used to it too. So that was nice. Because we had to wait. A cheeseburger pack, which includes 2 fries, a cheeseburger for $20. How many of them? Is there lots of fries and cheeseburgers? And how many cheese? That seems like you're not getting a lot of food. Unless there's like 10 cheeseburgers in it or something. A Dr. Pepper and an orange Fanta. Mana Fanta. What's up, David? How are you? Welcome back. How many cheeseburgers come in that pack? It's the math is making my brain not work. I'm just curious. That's a lot of food for a good price. You're at McDonald's today too? Nice. 2? Okay. I don't know what anything costs anymore. You know? Your kid is hooked on Minecraft toys? Jack and Jockey. Let's go. Shout out to everybody on YouTube, Kick, Twitch, and TikTok right now. We're live on 4 platforms, just vibing. The whole purpose of this stream is to help me relax my brain and stop thinking about 10 things at once. And I also play the piano. That's me, it's not the backdrop. The backdrop today is Arcadia.xyz. But basically, I get rid of my emotional whatevers and just the things that my thoughts just keep on thinking about, which usually are tied to emotional things, you know. It's basically like an emotional or a mental detox. And what I do is I just play the piano and talk to people in my relaxed voice. And there's kind of like a zen, like just little, like we're just constantly going forward a little bit. And sometimes you realize that sometimes you see the same things over and over again. And so you have to think about it, or else you're just not living an examined life, you know? You're almost done with Valor? I kind of been chilling a little bit. I did the stream earlier, and then I was doing some PvP, but I'll do more over the weekend. I don't know if I'll go for the card. We'll see. I'm gonna just try to enjoy everything and relax. There's a lot of things that are coming up this weekend. With WrestleMania, as well as Easter and a couple other project things that I'm working on. There's a lot going on, but I'm in a good balanced state right now, so that's always great. And the funny thing is that one of the other things is, like, sometimes when I have a whole lot of things to take care of, it's just taking care of that first thing. Because once I take care of that first thing, I know everything else will get taken care of in time. But it's like I feel the weight when there's a lot of things to do. And then it's just start getting one thing done. And then you get another thing done. And you get another thing done. What's up, Danny? How the heck are you doing? You ready for WrestleMania? What's up, Victoria? How are you today? You in Vegas? Nice. Getting ready for the Mania? Yeah, buddy. I'm ready, dude. I'm ready to see Cena win. And let the summer of Cena heal. That Easter, WrestleMania, all on the same day. You don't even do that anymore, but you know it's going to be missing. Oh, yeah. Watch for Jay. I'll watch. I want him to win. You dyed your hair today? Oh, what color? That's pretty cool. I haven't dyed my hair in a long time. My former wife used to make me dye my hair because she didn't want to be with an old man. I did for a while. Take care, Danny. It's great to see you. I hope you're doing well out there. And then, now I don't dye my hair. But I'll dye it every now and then just for something boring. I don't know. I think I dyed it at the beginning of the pandemic. I don't remember. I know I shaved it off at one point. Like, what's up, Anna Heidi? How are you today? We're getting rebirth today. It's a rebirth one. A dark brown. Your hair was originally brown. Let's go. What's up, AW? How are you today, buddy? I didn't really give a crap then. It's just like I wanted to please the woman I was married to. You know what I mean? But now, yeah. I would dye my hair again, you know. But I don't need to, you know. Yeah, Victoria. Ooh, purple. I like it. Changing the colors around. Everybody, we have Shrek's Eyeball up ahead. And in the middle of Shrek's Eyeball is the tree of this week's goals. Biggie Dad spam. That's so nice. I had on my Biggie Dad shirt earlier today. I don't right now. Panda Heidi has got all three. There's 333 likes on TikTok right now, and Panda Heidi did it. I'm proud of you. Listening to the Pinano? Yeah. I like how you said it. That's how I say it. Pinano. So earlier today, before the Supercard stream earlier, I just was thinking about stuff. I was thinking, you know, what do I really need to do today? And then I just felt nothing. Like I'll stream and stuff, but after that, I don't need to do anything. I feel like I'm recharging. I feel like it felt quiet today. And I liked it. I wanted to keep it quiet. So I did. Until I listened to Johnny's stream. But I was quiet for a bit. I like just like I didn't do too much social media. I did a little bit. And then I just kind of relaxed and stayed away from the computer. I walked for some and just thought about, you know, last year I was already home from Mania, you know, and this year we haven't even had it yet. It's kind of queer, kind of crazy. I don't know what I was saying, but it came out strange. Best friend! How are you, best friend? Oh my god, that TikTok you sent me was so great. Dance cares away. Worries for another day. Let the music play. Down to Fraggle Rock. I still have your DVD. I need to probably give it away. How are you, best friend? Yeah, you still got me. I wrote I replied to your message or whatever. How's it going, Raven? I hope that things is good today. Day 3 of testing. Ugh. Do they have the same rules like we did? Like where you couldn't be on your phone or look at anything? And migraines? Ew. Ew. I didn't have testing today. A week and a half? Oh my gosh. So what do you do? Just like look at them? What's up, Brent? Hey, Biggie dude, it's me, Piggy Tool. What's up, Brent? How are you, brother? Raven, do you remember at the Celtic Harp when the balls? Do you remember the balls? Going to oh, that should cheer you up, yeah. Anyway, you ever need cheering up? You know, I can say hi and stuff. So you know, Big E too. That's pretty good. Do you remember the Raven? Do you remember the Dublin Dippers? Like the balls? The guy the chef that made them is in the YouTube chat right now. Yeah. Yes, Brent. Brent's Dublin Dippers, yes. Oh, it blocked your comment. Oh, okay, yeah. I like it when people know it, like probably know each other or know of each other. It's kind of funny because I'm streaming Kick, Twitch, TikTok, and YouTube right now. But yeah, today was really quiet today. Today. I'm going to say today 5 times in one sentence for no reason today. Raven was a Utica person. Raven is not a Utica person anymore. Raven says, and I quote, "Tell him I said hi and miss his balls." All right, to be fair, just so everybody knows, our friend Brent is a chef or was a chef or does chef adjacent things. At one place, he made these Dublin dippers. All right, so they were basically mashed potatoes, corned beef, and like a ball and stuff, and they were legendary. And Brent says, "Nice. I'm glad my balls brought so much pleasure to everyone." They were great. That's so funny. Don't forget the sauce, dude. That mustard sauce was so good. Yeah. Yeah, Brent, like I was not kidding when I said, dude, I got him every time I was there. You know? Cause you done good. It was yummy. TikTok keeps blocking comments because you're naughty. They know about you, Raven. They know. Yeah, we really did. Yeah. They were large, warm, and had the best creamy sauce. Yes, they did. Hi, Victoria. How are you today? It's great to see you. It's so strange right now because all you wrote was mouth, or at least all I saw was mouth, but I already know what you are saying. It's like the Saturday Night Live skit. You loved putting yeah. I know. I can't say it because I'll laugh too much and then it'll be naughty. Victoria says, "Smile for Biggie Dad." All right, we're gonna make up a song right now. I'm gonna try this. This is the song for Brent's Dublin Dippers. Once upon a time, there was a dude named Brent, and his Dublin Dipper balls were heaven sent. Yeah, we loved Brent's Dublin Dippers. They were big, big balls of yummy cess. Yeah, we love putting Brent's Dublin Dippers in our mouth. And sometimes we would say we love putting those balls in our mouth. Brent's Dublin Dippers were a really good treat. They had mashed potatoes and a little corned beef, and they were fried to a delicate golden brown, and the mustard creamy sauce that went around. We love putting Brent's Dublin Dipper balls in our mouth. Yeah. I kept it PG. That was pretty good. And now we invite you. This is the Cave of Rebirth. And this is where we invite you to take an emotional dump. Just let out all your sad stuff. It'll all be back in about 5 seconds, so it's okay. So this is what you do if you want to. You don't. Nobody's. There's no pressure and stuff. You just say. You take a deep breath, but before you do, you say, "Everything is temporary, and I'm gonna take a breath just to clear my head," or whatever you want to say. I don't care. Oh, and Brent, Raven has met you, but with her government name. Raven is not her government name. Biggie Dad spam again. Thanks so much, Victoria. What's up, Markor dude? How are you? I was actually proud of myself when I came up with that recipe. You should have been. It was so good. That should have become, dude. It was for us. We got it every time we were there. Yeah, Raven is not the, yeah. What's up, buddy T-Mac? AK? You gotta do your rounds. Okay. Markor, I'm good. I got homies from the real world here. I got homies from the digital world here. Dude, I saw your, I saw that post in Discord, Markor. That's a lot of Jolt Cola right there, I'll tell you. I feel really ridiculous right now. Really good. Raven, you can see auras. What color am I today? Oh, you're off like a prom dress? Hey, yo. Nice. Bye, Raven. You have a nice time. Blue, but the backdrop is messing with you, so I can't tell light or dark. Okay, cool. Thanks. Bye-bye, fan. What's everybody doing? I mean, y'all know what I'm doing. I'm playing music and talking to people and thinking about stuff, but relaxed thinking about stuff, you know? You had a good day. You even got one of those Write-ups at work voided. Heck yeah, dude. I had that once where it was let's just say there was a principal back in the day, 20 something years ago, that had some strange stuff. And I showed Grease, the musical, and and it was the edited parts, we fast forward the questionable stuff, like the really questionable stuff, and the guy wrote me up because they smoke and stuff in there. And needless to say, it got expunged because that dude lied on his freaking resume and should have never been hired. That's only 7 years ago. So, anyways. You got a write-up for needing 4 days to recover from surgery out of the 2 weeks you're supposed to take off, and not taking only 3 days. Well, they're stupid. I'm glad it got voided. That's my opinion, and I sit by it. You work at the hospital that you had the surgery into. Wow, dude. Wow. It's like they knew where you were, It's not like you were at the casino gambling. I forgot to turn off my phone. Whoopsie doodly doodly doo. Forgot to turn off my phone. Oh wait, it's just telling me that I'm live, and that I can use this as manage my channel directly. Yeah, thanks. The surgery was across the hall from the office. That just means that you got somebody that don't like you, and that's sad. Probably. That's my guess. Or a lazy boss who hates life. That sounds a lot more accurate. But that's their problem. Yeah, exactly. Can we talk about that? Like, how many of you just have ever encountered somebody that's just really hates life? I know some people that hate life, and it's just like, or you think they hate life and because they're always complaining about stuff. Because, sometimes it's easy to see people as just what you've seen, Like, let's say I was All right. I don't know. Let me make something up. Hi, Victoria. You're everywhere. Too sweet. Let's just say, I was a noted philanderer, where I was a womanizer. Like, I had 14 girlfriends at the same time. People would probably think something of me in that way, you know? They probably wouldn't think that I was a caring person. They probably wouldn't think, you know, like the phrase, your reputation precedes itself. What it means is, if you've done something, it means you're more apt to do it again. You know what I mean? Something like that. Harry, what's up? You're level 41? That's higher than me for sure. I haven't done too much since the stream. I did a little bit of autoplay stuff. I kind of kept it a little quiet. I needed some peace. I think that's why, but I felt real peace too. It was kind of strange. You know, you got the battle pass? Nice. David says, I had one person I used to work with like that. I regrettably named him Eeyore, and it went around the office. I'm sure it's not the only office that's ever happened at. I remember, I won't say where because some people might know, but I remember in more than one time in different school districts, where I just talked to somebody or something, and you know, I'm a pretty friendly person, and they weren't used to it. You know, they were always just used to professionalism and all that stuff, and I don't know, like, it was just, you ever just felt like you just being yourself just brought somebody out of their shell or helped them just accept that they're not anywhere near as horrible or sad or bad or whatever that they think they are, you know? Obviously I've done that, but like, it's amazing how if we just stop and listen for a second or just pay attention to some stuff, and it doesn't take long, how much more peace we would probably all have together. But look at the world, man. It's all this noise, and then going places, and then doing stuff, and then stay tuned, and then, you know, keep up with this show and that show and this thing and the other thing. It can be overwhelming. And just take a little break, and that's what this is about. I stream this chill piano stuff to just help people relax, and sometimes they fall asleep. We have almost 100 people fall asleep to this vibe, and I just turn off my brain and relax and feel really good about what I'm doing with my life, and that's pretty dope. Victoria says, rawr. Victoria's doing her rounds on all the 4 platforms I'm streaming on. I'm on kick.com, twitch.tv. I'm on TikTok as well as YouTube. The TikTok and YouTube feeds are vertical, and the Kick and Twitch feeds are horizontal, and that's pretty cool. That's really good, Harry. I think I'll get to the actual WrestleMania rarity probably by well, definitely by the event next week, whatever it is. I'm not sure. There's a lot of things I have going on this weekend. I'm not going to whatever. I said hi, Victoria. You were probably already gone. I said too sweet. Sometimes TikTok does weird things. It happens. the Battle Pass one? It's ridiculous. I previewed it, remember? I posted it right at 3 o'clock. You might not remember that. Oh, I didn't buy it, no. I've only bought one Battle Pass this season, and that was the LA Knight, I think. My freebie was, for Valor, was Tori Wilson. A woman. Yeah. Every now and then, I just, even though I've seen it so many times, hi again, Victoria. Yeah, I want to say that you told me that, Harry, earlier. I want to say, because we both got women. Unless other people, somebody else got it. But it might have been you. I think it was you. There's a whole lot of peace in my world today. There's been a lot of peace in the last couple of days. I just kind of, oh, then somebody else must have gotten it too, for the Stacy Keebler. That's pretty good. The piano's talking to me and I don't know what it's saying. I'm lost. I'm very lost if people are talking, just so you know. I'm good though. Jada! Yay! I needed that. I was lost, dude. Sometimes I love that I can just, I got a free Typhoon? Nice. Yeah, I got the one from the daily login, but I missed it yesterday. Data with the bracelet. Let's go. Yeah, that was cool. I got lost. I love that I can just, if I'm feeling something musically, I can just play it. You know, I loved that. I don't know, man. Hey, Flan. Hey, friend. I need our wind down time. Oh, don't worry. We're there now. See? I was jamming for a second, though. Hello, everyone. My name is Biggie Dude, and I think you're probably pretty amazing. Probably pretty amazing. Probably. In a couple of minutes, we'll be going through the tunnel of rebirth again. And that's where we take an emotional dump. And we just take a deep breath and let out all the poopy stuffs in our lives, just exhaling. You once played Atomic Dog for the church after prayer by George Clinton and the Parliament Funkadelic. Bow wow wow yippee yo yippee yay. That's pretty dope, honestly. Yo, I saw like while I was in college, they were praising the Parliament. Brilliant. I love it. I saw P-Funk All-Stars in Ithaca, New York, probably 1994. Might have been 95 or whatever. Maybe have been 97 or 98. I don't know, somewhere in the 90s. And anyways, it was in a gym. And it started off, everybody was there. And they played for like 4.5 hours. And by later on, like, people started leaving. And then it felt loud. My ears rang for a week straight. But it was so cool. It was a great show. They rocked the heck out of it. Like Bootsy was up there, everybody. It was a great day. And it was probably, I'm trying to think about it. I was probably teaching because my friends, some of them went back to college after taking some time off. That would make sense. So it's probably like summer 98. But I don't remember. I can look it up, honestly. Parliament Funkadelic Ithaca, New York. I don't know if I'm gonna find it. It's nothing's recently. That sometimes happens. Atomic Dog remixing gospel hymnal is still one of your greatest pranks in all time. I'll bet you. Now were there harmonies too, or or just the melody. You stuck the Simpsons theme into the Jesus Lord? Nice. The whole bridge and all? I feel really, really good. Ask me questions, people. We're just chilling. I think I figured out what my next whatever cast is going to be, and it's going to be about why I like wrestling. I think that will be cool. And to talk about my histories of because wrestling to me is just theater. You know, I love theater, and it could go into a lot of like parallels of stuff that I did and stuff that I like to, you know. Your pastor spoke the Lord's Prayer during the bow wow wow yippee yo yippee yay part. Heck yeah. Let's go. That's pretty great. I'm getting a weird feeling right now. What's up, Bucket? Creamy. They put you on the tambourine after that. Yeah, right? You got demoted. I love when sometimes things that people will type in the chat will just trigger a whole memory. And so now I have to talk about it. You got promoted on the supercard in the group chat? Let's go. So this, somewhere when I was visiting friends out and about, I was in Syracuse, New York. There's a band called Super Gush or something like that. Anyways, and they were playing, they would hand a tambourine around to the audience every now and then. And I had on a weird, silly hat because it was for some silly reason, and I don't remember why. I don't think it was Halloween. I don't remember. This is in the 90s, and I was drinking and not driving, so that was good. Oh, that's in your team. It means you got promoted to officer. There goes member, officer, general, then leader for teams. So it means that you can do some things and kick members out if they're bad. But anyways, I have rhythm, you know. So they played the Violent Femmes Blister in the Sun, and somehow I got the tambourine, and I was doing like not just on time, but I was like 16th notes, and I chicka 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 chicka, you know, like, and then and then the hits chi 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 chi, you know, and they say, dude, you're like the first person in 3 years that's ever had good rhythm. And I said, well, I'm a music teacher, so I have better. And that was funny, but that made me think about it after you said tambourine. I haven't thought about that in 20 years, probably. This really is a mental exploration of all sorts of stuff, you know? I just remember so much during this time. Like this has been like therapy for me a little bit, you know, kind of like, but like I've realized some things during these late night streams like that have kind of healed some old wounds. It's kind of crazy, you know. But oh, it's your first time getting promoted in a team here? That's awesome, dude. But shout out to everybody lurking, working, or twerking. Everybody that's on kick.com, everybody that's on Twitch, TikTok, and YouTube. I'm just one guy that's using his talents and gifts and stuff. And I will actually read this right now. I view myself as a philanthropist. And it's not just about money. And the definition that I love the most, and I read this almost every stream, so I change it up a little bit, the delivery every now and then so people don't get bored. It's like, yeah, we know he's going to say the philanthropist definition again. Okay, so and that's what it was today. A Fidelity Charitable, not sponsored, has this. A philanthropist is a person who donates time, money, experience, skills, or talent to help create a better world. Anyone can be a philanthropist regardless of status or net worth. That's kind of like the life mission, you know? I'm doing really good with this world stuff, and I want everybody to, if they want it, to have as much joy and hope and wonder in their world as I do, or at least how to maybe get there someday, because everybody has to do their own work and their own stuff, or else, you know, you're just being what somebody else thinks you're supposed to be. You have to do it yourself, you know what I'm saying? Our church stream live every weekend in our hometown and to members overseas an activity. That's so cool. My mom watches church on TV still, or stuff. That's cool. I hope everybody has peace in their heart today. And if it's been a rough day, well, I hope this helps a little bit. My name is Biggie Dude, and I'm going to play the piano now. Empty cold water bottle has been following Big Dude for 3 years, 4 months, and 25 days. Perhaps you should get a refill. What's up, dude? Ow, my knee hurts because I sat here too long today. Because I played earlier while I was waiting for the supercard thing to be there. Or to get out of maintenance and stuff. forgot about WWE Supercard. Yeah, they had a new 2 tiers, 2 rarities today. Last time we played was December 21st. Wow, December 2021. That's pretty cool. But today was the first time during a season where there were 2 rarities dropped today. It was Valor, which is basically old school WWE stars and stuff, like legends and a lot of stuff. And then WrestleMania 41 itself. So it's kind of interesting. They've never released 2 tiers at once. That's when hasn't been a full season reset, which is kind of crazy. This is what we like to call Shrek's Eyeball. And in the middle of Shrek's Eyeball is the Tree of Hopes and Dreams for this week. So if you haven't figured out what your hopes and dreams are this week, you got a little bit of time. And don't worry, they're just yours. Wish you could download again, but apparently Apple like 25 and they're not getting that from you. That's funny. You can always just start again on an Android or an emulator. It's pretty easy to go, to progress these days. You can just play and have fun. And they did a full reset in season 10, and now we're in season 11. Oh, no, not like everything. God, just all the stats and stuff. Like the stats were at 39 million, and then those stats went to like 39. So now like the max stats are like 40,000, 45,000. Maybe, well, they were. Now they'll be like more. SummerSlam 21 was pretty dope, yeah. Actually kind of says it. You can always play again. I love this right now. The Becky Lynch card you had was so clean, yeah. Whoops, sorry about that. I like that a lot. Yeah, I met Becky Lynch in 2019 at VidCon. Got a cool picture when she still had one of the titles. And I was at that WrestleMania 35 when she won both of them, which was kind of dope. I hope everybody has peace right now. Hi, everyone. I'm really feeling the music today, I think. I hope you're well. Shout out to all the lurkers, workers, and twerkers. And everybody that's watching this on a playlist or a VOD, or just remembering. How can you remember this? That makes no sense. Whatever, dude. Or that you're watching it from the future. Wait. Yeah, in the future. Today is April 17th, 2015 or 2025. I don't even know what year it is. Wow. I do these streams to help my brain relax, and I would say my brain is pretty relaxed right now because I forgot what year it was for a second. Neat. Remembering Biggie Dude thanking me for remembering, right, Marco? I don't even know what I'm talking about. I'm just one guy on this little planet. And a whole lot of space out there. We've been alive for 111 and almost 11 seconds. That's pretty cool. I don't know how long I'll go today. Probably not 222. Probably just a little bit longer. And sometimes we just get in the zone. I think, was it yesterday? I was probably planning on like a 2-hour stream, and then we ended up doing 3.5 hours. It kind of was dope, you know? Sometimes I feel like I need to stay, you know? Sometimes I feel like I need to stay for myself. Sometimes I feel like I need to stay for other people. Sometimes I think I need to stay for both myself and other people. What's up, Count Tugu? Thanks for being here both times. Need some mental balance today. I hear that. Well, everybody, we're reaching the tunnel of rebirth again, which means you're about to take an emotional dump if you want to. I invite you to let go of all the sad things in your world. All the sad thoughts, all the everything, even if it's just for a couple of seconds. And then you can take a breath and say, everything is temporary. And I'm just taking a breath to clear my head. I'm going to do it too. And I'm going to just let out all the little sad stuff that's going on. And all the sad stuff that I can feel others have going on. So I can just let it all go so I can get another dose of awesomeness from humanity. Everything is temporary. And I'm just going to take a breath to clear my head. I did breathe in again, just so you know. Oh, wow. So you did have that talk. My hip started saying ow. Oh, it's cracked my lower back. I don't know. Oh, everything's cracking my knee. That's really funny. Ironic, too. If anyone wants to ask a question, I invite you to ask it, or just to say something. I don't know. I'm feeling something, and it's okay if nobody wants to. It's all good. What's up, JJ? How are you, dude? Trying to calm down? David has a great question. David's question is, what question should I ask? Great question. I guess you could ask that one. Sometimes people have the answers, but they don't know what the questions are. Oh, wow. Yeah, JJ, just try to relax. Oh, Kantuku says, here's a question. Now, don't ask ChatGPT, dude. Don't ask ChatGPT. People use that stuff enough already. Just, if you want to ask a question, ask a question. You don't have to ask a question. I felt like somebody could, I get weird feelings, okay? And sometimes, I'm not doing it to fill space and to fill void. I can easily just do that with my voice and my music. I legitimately get a feeling that somebody wants to ask a question, or I'm supposed to invite somebody to ask a question. You know, it's a weird feeling. Just so everybody knows, I'm not angry or anything. It's strange. All right, so how many chimpanzees do you think it would take to take out a Tyrannosaurus Rex? 0, because Tyrannosaurus Rex are extinct. Things that might actually help you personally, or other people, or helping you deal with other people. Yeah. What's up, Cannon? How are you doing? Why is the meaning of life 42? Because Douglas Adams wrote it that way. I just laughed way harder than I should have at that. Good. All right. JJ has a deep question, but it might be too deep. Dude, do you forget who I am? That's a good question. I'm trying to dissect it in a way that I feel comfortable talking about. I think you're asking the wrong question as far as that. But I will answer. I will say this out loud. Okay. So this is the question as how JJ wrote it. Okay. If there's a God, why would he make someone have epilepsy again after 20 years, give or take, being epilepsy free? Okay, here's my opinion on that. It has nothing to do with that. It's not about that. If that person has it again, they always had it. You're just having active stuff, whether it's for something's triggering it, or diet or exercise or other things or stress or all sorts of stuff can do that sort of thing. I think sometimes people, and this is my opinion, okay, I want everybody to realize that this is my opinion. I think sometimes people blame human problems on things that aren't human. You know what I mean? Victoria Zeepy, well, you can go napping, sheepy time. I would recommend going to the doctor. Interesting, Canon. Take care, Victoria. Thanks for hanging out today. I appreciate you. You did level up. Kantugu says, I asked my dad if he could watch over and guide me in making the right decision today. I like to think I did the right thing because any other answer feels like it would have been just selfish. Victoria says, before I go, are you streaming tomorrow night? I don't know. I might take the entire day off tomorrow. I haven't figured it out yet. But I will tomorrow. I've been really finding a lot of answers to things I didn't know I had questions about, or revelations for myself in these streams. They've been very, very important to me, and it's kind of interesting. So I'm just gonna wait and see. Victoria says, night chat. Bye. Have a good night, early morning, everybody. People are saying goodbye to you. But, yeah, JJ, I think that that's just your own body. It's not anything other than that, you know? In my opinion. Shrek's eyeballs coming up. That's a good place to be. Or Mr. Bacon. He's always right here, dude. I didn't even know. Whoa, he was mean. JJ says, yeah, I think so too. I don't know. That question just was in my head. I am not extremely religious or anything, so I don't know why that was the first question that came to mind. Yeah. David says, I love Mr. Bacon. Me too. That's why I like, when I read something, I think about it as written, and then I usually, if it's a question, I'll need more clarification so I can think about it properly. Or, you know, like, I hate favorite questions because my brain doesn't like them. Like what's your favorite food? When, you know, like, what's your favorite food in college? Macaroni and cheese. You know, like, what's your favorite food right now? Probably sushi or air fried egg rolls, you know, or Taco Bell. It's like my brain separates. It needs more division because I don't believe in just one answer for it. You know, there's a lot of people that, you know, I mean, think about it. When we think of other people, we get an image in our head, you know, and everybody's got a different image of everybody else around them. And what if everything that we really know about everybody is just wrong? Because we don't know them. We just assume stuff, you know what I mean? That's fascinating to me. Because there's so many people that think that they've known me very well. And they don't. But that's just me, you know. I'm all over the place, but that's okay. I'm very peaceful right now. Does Mr. Bacon smell like bacon? If I put him next to bacon, sure. Or if I rub some bacon grease on him, it'll smell bacony, but he smells like plastic. Kantuku just said, I think you just answered the question I was about to ask. Cool. Yeah. If you could provide us any life advice, what do you think it would be? All right, first off, everything here is for entertainment purposes only. And these are my own personal things. And I'm going to reframe that question. All right. So Count Dooku has asked, if you could provide us any life advice, what do you think it would be? I invite everybody to give me the life advice that you would give. I think the biggest thing that I would be is that I would say is something I say a lot. Everything's temporary. We're all gonna die. So let's make as much of the good stuff here as possible that we can. You know, fear, anger, jealousy, that's the bad stuff. Hope, love, art, higher order thinking skills, that's the good stuff. Laughter, joy, experiences. Once. That's funny, Jada. Because some are poisonous. I'm not going to read that out loud because of some platforms have just the saying that and the way that it's, you know. What? Magnesium citrate is not just a sparkly clear fruit flavor beverage that tastes good. Wow. Don't put me on speakerphone. That's for the hey, bruh. Bruh says, you made my my childhood, man. Still pull up to the streams every once in a while. Thank you for everything. Huge impact on my life. Thank you so much, dude. I really appreciate that. I was doing Supercard earlier today for the new rarities or new tiers. Jada, do we need to put you in timeout? And thank you for the kind words, bruh. There's a big old hand heart for you. It's, I've kind of been here for people for a while, you know? Just being ourselves, too, which is kind of like a life hack, you know? Like, just being yourself and people like, and then record it, and then have fun, and then people think you're cool 10 years later. Yeah, everybody should do that, you know, or not. I don't care. You can put me anywhere, but will I stay? Should I stay or should I go? You know, these streams, these piano things with this ever stuff, it's just so peaceful to me. And that's another reason why I invite people to ask questions a lot, is because like I'm good in myself, and I know there's always people that have regret or worry or just everything, you know, and some days I get a feeling like, even if nobody asks, or even if it's I don't know. I don't need to explain it. But sometimes maybe fourth dimensionally, you know, somebody right at that point is going to hear this like in months or years or something. And right at that point, they're just going to have a weird, I wish something. And I'm gonna have said it already, and people will be like, huh? How the hell did that happen? It's like, I don't know. I just did. You did it yourself. I don't know. Like, it's weird. Anyway. I'm getting better at not feeling like I have to explain myself to somebody. It just doesn't make sense. My stuff, sometimes there's no explanation. So I just will usually make a fart sound to let everybody know that I'm still sort of normal-ish. Today was so cool. I just felt calm. You know? And like everything was where it needed to be, and everything was going to where it was supposed to be, and I don't know. There's hope. There's peace. There's wonder. There's love for all of this, you know? I felt a lot of the good stuff today. JJ says, y'all ever just go outside and see a flower and think, wow, Mother Nature is full of art? Yeah. I look at things that are there all the time and just feel the beauty in them. Kantuku says, could you imagine if somewhere in the world a chorus at a middle school arranged a saying, I just pooped my pants, for a full auditorium with you in attendance as a tribute? God, that would be funny. Bruh says, I need Stranger Things season 5 to come out. Yeah, is it this summer or is it forever? Or at least when the kids are all 80. That's funny. Only halfway there. Whoa, living on a prayer. I think I'm going to do one more rebirth after this. So that means probably like, what, 12, 14 more minutes? I don't know exactly how long this goes. Sometimes if people ask me cool questions or something and we get on different topics or whatever, I tend to stay a little bit longer. But I'm feeling content. I don't know. Got a show I've been watching? Not really. I'm so behind on everything. I've just been kind of, I mostly watch streamers. But the last couple of weeks, I've been kind of just doing a lot of other stuff, not really watching anything. I watched some wrestling stuff there. But I've kind of been just doing different things, working on a lot of projects. And even just spending time that's quiet, it's kind of different. Because I feel like there's going to be a lot more noise in my life pretty soon. I don't know. I got a strange feeling about that. Even simple things like the sounds from my keyboard. It's like, how were those created? How do we come to find certain sounds? Just exploration, Respect that. Quiet time is the best time. Yeah, Like this is... This late night relaxing piano stuff is really doing more for me than I thought it would, And I'm not talking about like views or anything, or like what it does financially or whatever. I'm just talking about like, I'm so glad I figured this out. Because every time when I am done with this, I feel peace. I feel the wonder and joy that we had in the stream that day. Because it's not like anything else I do. It's just relaxed, and it's designed to just calm my own brain. And as long as I never lose sight of that, and to calm and to just to stop thinking about 5 to 7 to 10 things at once, as long as I never lose sight of that, this can go on till I'm not here anymore. I could do this 40 years from now at 91 years old or something, Can you imagine yourself 40 years from now? I can. Still be doing this little piano stuff. Maybe not as fast. Might have an older person's voice. I don't know. But there is something about this that's just... I need this for myself, not just for everybody else. And as long as I take care of myself with this, I can help other people with it too. And the more people see this and the more algorithms do their thing, and the more it's just more people. You see people keep showing up, Good night, Cannon. It's great to see you, buddy. Cannon says, good night, man. See you next stream. Thanks for all you do. You're the man. Thank you so much. I just got to kind of figure it out for myself. I love who I am. I'm pretty cool. Again, I'd like to thank everybody, all the lurkers, workers, and twerkers, and everybody watches this in the future on a VOD. I have so much peace in my heart. I hope that you all do too. I want to have the best day ever, every day. And today, this is just so much. I mean, I love this vibe, you know? I'm just a dude with a piano talking and a really cool backdrop, just keeping on going, you know? It's just like, it just feels like I'm accomplishing so much without going anywhere. Without physically being anywhere, except just here, you know? I want to thank all those that ever listen to me talk about anything. I want to thank all those that ever listen to me, like, teach something. I want to thank all those that have ever inspired me, you know? And I also want to thank all those that have ever inspired myself. What's up, you boy? Hey, dude, been a viewer from the PCC days. It's season 1. Hope you've been doing well. I'm doing really good, dude. How have you been? I left teaching almost 4 years ago. PCC is back. It came back in season 9 or 10. I can't remember. We're in season 11 now. It's kind of funny. And life is cool. Your boy Jordan. Let's go. Wow. So I can see like the names of people as they come into the chat on TikTok, and somebody just came in with a name that I can't say, but it's lovely. That switch up in the sounds did something right that sounded so good. The little more up-tempo stuff. Yeah, I do stuff. I switch things up. You know, it's not just to help people sleep and stuff. It's also, I'm just exploring musical things, you know. I love it when people that haven't been here before, when they find out that I'm the one playing the piano, it's always cool. My hands are tired. I played a lot today because of, I played like an hour or two during a supercard. I might, I don't know. Some do, yeah. And then I'll go like, yeah, I'm the one playing players. You are. Yeah, that's me. You know. So I'm going to be ending pretty soon, probably like within 10 minutes. So if you have any questions for me personally, stuff that you'd like me to suggest an answer to, or just be creative about, I would love a question that you're curious about for me, or something like that. Kanduku says, your streams are always appreciated. Thank you. You're very welcome. Yeah. No, it's just me. There's no hidden monkeys anywhere. Makes sense because we can only see, yeah, you don't see the fingers doing stuff. Some people have said, you ever think about putting a camera there so you could see us? Like, I mean, I've thought about it. It's like, yeah, I'm not going to do that because who cares? I know I'm playing it. I don't need anyone else. I mean, it's not hard to prove. Nope. Not that I'm aware of, parkour. JJ says, I think a second camera that would put in the keyboard would be too much. Yeah, you wouldn't have the whole vibe, you know, the whole, yeah, it's not something I was ever going to do anyway. But, I mean, this is kind of perfect for what I wanted to do, which is just to chill my brain out. I don't care, you know. You know, I know that sometimes people are just trying to be helpful and just trying to be creative and just, you know, seeing things from their point of view, but like, cool. You know, I'm definitely strong enough in my beliefs and self convictions that I can just say thank you for your input, and there we go. But some people, they're not as they think that if they give you advice that you have to follow it. And I'm like, yeah. Marker, are those lyrics? They look like lyrics. Kanduku says, because if we got that camera too, where do we put the pyrotechnics? Yeah. Cool. That was the wrong note. That's the right one. The tree of hopes and dreams of this week. What are your hopes and dreams this week? Oh, I'm not doing that. I don't care. anything that makes the stream is perfect the way it is. You know, it's a guy with a voice. It's a piano, and it's a background, and it's a chat, and that's it. I know, don't worry. And it's not for anybody other than myself. I just choose to stream it. But it's important that I remind myself that every now and then, especially as more and more people start coming in and more people this, more people that. As long as I keep their ground, I'm good. You know, a year from now, there could be 100 people on each platform just chilling. Or it could be like the same 5 or 6. I don't know what this will become, but I'm just going to enjoy whatever it is because it's for me. You know, I'm just calming my own mind so that I can maybe help and be there for other people more, or just in the same way. Yeah, it has a chicken and a bacon and a rockstar duck and other little guest characters up on that area of the stream. I'm going to end at 2:22 my time, which is about 7.5 minutes. Probably about 2 hours total. About, you know, yeah, because I think I started at 12:22. No, I was 12:21 maybe. I don't remember. Whatever, dude. One thing that I also love about this, and this is why the audience is important. This is why I stream this, by the way. There have been times in the past where I just play out my thoughts and feelings to the piano. And I just get where I have just... I'll record it, you know, or I would record it while I was doing it. And sometimes it's like 20 to 30 minutes, you know, and it's just, I'm free flowing ideas and just keep on evolving, and I'm not stopping. It's just all part of it. And that was without the backdrop too, you know? And it feels like when I would do that, it felt like I was putting some of my soul into the piano. And I would always be like exhausted afterward. It was kind of like a catharsis type of deal. And it's kind of like a putting yourself into your art too much, you know? But with everybody in the chat and I'm talking to, I don't get sucked into that piano void as well. Like, I wouldn't do this without people watching or without it being like for the whatever cast. Count Dooku says, I think that even though you might not work at a school anymore, you never stop being a teacher. All one has to do is listen to what you express. I thank you for such and appreciate your lessons. I just kind of know some stuff. And you know, there's some things that no matter what you say, unfortunately, sometimes you just have to learn by the pain. the pain of failure, the pain of losing, the pain of loss, the pain of relationships or love, or all the pains that you can think of, jobs, physical, mental, spiritual, because we're forged by pain. And sometimes there's always people that don't want us to feel the pain, and sometimes we don't feel anything, it's weird. I don't think anybody should ever purposely, feel pain just to, I'm going to feel real bad about this so I can grow. Not like that. But we're all here learning stuff together. And that's why I also say everything here is for entertainment purposes only, because I'm really just entertaining myself too. But I'm also, this is special to me. And I feel like it's becoming special to other people. And people know that it's special to me. Because I'm just in my element. I'm just in the zone. It looks like we're going to get to that rebirth and then bounce. So what I'm going to do is we're going to play the last little theme and then go into the last chords. So if you'd like to put something in the chat for when we get to those last chords, so that we can maybe talk to other people or inspire people when we're done, you can do that now. And I want you to know that you're all full of wonder, hope, and joy and love, even if you forgot. And my name is Biggie Dude, and this is the late night chill piano, deep voice, relaxing type beat, whatever the heck we call it. You're pretty amazing. Thanks for being alive. Everyone, these are the last chords of the day. And David's got some biggie dads in chat. Thanks so much. Kantuku says, thanks again for the stream. Always appreciated. Thank you for being you. And thank you all for being each other. Jada says, smile. It's universal. Oh, don't you fret. I will be smiling every day until I am not here. And then I'll be smiling in videos. And smiling from spiritual planes. But not spiritual trains or automobiles. Just kidding. Wow, nice job, Markor. Thanks for being you as well. My name is Biggie Dude. And when we get to this last little thing, we're going to say goodbye. Remember, you are all full of wonderful joy, hope, and world stuffs. And remember, when you're having a rough time for a second, you can just say to yourself, everything is temporary, and I'm just taking a breath to clear my head. Everyone, I wish you the best of all of the good stuffs. It's 2:22 Eastern time, so I'm going to leave. And here's the last chord. Coming right now. Be good in your neighborhood, and take care. And we'll see you when we see you. Bye. I love you. You're full of awesome stuff. Be good. Do good things. Okay, I love you. Bye.